3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Monday episode of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nau, and today we are visiting the NMH premises where the vaccination center that was at the Eros church just moved to. Please stay tuned for our interview a little bit later on, but first up, the news.
Closer than a secret. Couldn't walk away if I wanted to. I got something left to say. My fight for you won't fade away. Got nothing left to prove.
Die Namibiese paspoort staan nou op 66 in die jongste Hendy-paspoort-indeks, 7 plekke beter as verlede jaar se 73ste posisie. Die Hendy-paspoort-indeks is 'n belangrike ranglys van paspoortkrag. Namibiese paspoorte het egter nie werklik meer bruikbaar geword nie, aangesien die aantal visumvrye lande waartoe Namibië toegang het, nog op 78 bly staan. Die indeks wat 111 lande gerangskik het, gee 'n uiteensetting van die aantal lande wat reisigers kan besoek sonder om 'n visum voor opstyg te bekom. Dit is gebaseer op inligting wat deur die jaar deur die internasionale lugvervoerowerheid ingesamel is. Die indeks neem nie tydelike beperkings in ag nie en stel huidige reistoegang op sy. Die Namibiese paspoort bly die 5de magtigste in Afrika. Die ander topgekeerde Afrika-lande is die Seychelles, Mauritius, Suid-Afrika en Botswana. After the postponement of the Miss World pageant that was scheduled to take place in Puerto Rico in December, Namibia's contestant Anna Maria opted to travel to the United States to wait for the event, now scheduled for the 16th of March. Anna says the Miss World competition has changed her life. The privilege of getting to know beautiful ambassadors from over 100 countries made me realize the honor I have to represent Namibia on a global platform and to be a goodwill ambassador for our country. This journey is so much bigger than myself. It is about the influence of my nation on the world. About the pageant being hosted in Puerto Rico, Anna says that 4 years ago the country was severely impacted by Hurricane Maria, which brought about devastation and great loss for the economy and tourism. Now barely recovering, the COVID pandemic hit, adding more pressure to this little piece of tropical paradise. New bookings for student licenses at NATIS have been temporarily suspended so that the huge backlog can be made up. According to Road Authority spokesperson Helene Filemon, the backlog differs from town to town, but Windhoek has the largest, with about 3,000 confirmed bookings. This includes persons who have already made appointments and paid to write the learner's license test, but have not yet had the opportunity. According to Philemon, the group will be given the first chance to write the test during this period, and no new bookings will therefore be taken for the time being. No other native services have been delayed. It's only new learner's license bookings that have been temporarily suspended to catch up. We will start new bookings for learner's license test as from the 1st of February. The trusted travel system for the coordination and verification of COVID-19 results in countries that are part of the African Union applies in Namibia as from last Saturday. From Saturday, only COVID-19 certificates obtained and verified on the system will be accepted to enter or leave. Amongst others, the platform will be available from mid-November at Usiakutaku International Airport and the Katima Mulilo, Ariamsvlei, North Shore, Trans-Kalahari and Oshikongo border posts. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're joined here with Chantal van Wyk from NMH. Thank you so much for your time.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
The vaccination center at the Eros church moved today to the NMH premises. Why was this done?
NMH got involved with this program since last year, July, and we started off at the Eros NG Kerk. But since this year, things have changed, and they need the premises as they're running a daycare now, and kids need space to play, and we also need space for the vaccination. So with limited space on that side, it was better to move it to a place where we have space so that they can issue the jabs, and so that you can also feel safe to come and get your jab.
NMH has been one of the companies that has taken hands with the government from the get-go in terms of pushing for vaccinations. Why is this so important?
To get your jab is the best thing, because with the economy, it's really down the drain for the last 2 years, and when you are vaccinated, you can push things. Like even overseas, they use your vaccination card that you can enter into shopping malls or certain places. Not that we discriminate towards the people not vaccinated, but it helps a lot and can get the economy back into full swing.
What are the opening times for the vaccination center?
From Monday up to Saturday, from 8 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They close at 4, so that I can still do some admin and sort out the paperwork and things for the next day to be ready for the community to serve.
What vaccines are available?
Currently only Sinopharm, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. AstraZeneca expired the end of December last year, and there's no new date for new stock that will arrive in the country.
Chantal, thank you so much for the information. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We are here to serve you if you are ready to get your jab. We will be right back. Good morning, Ashwin.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm fantastic.
You are one of the very first people coming to the NMH vaccination center that just moved to our premises.
Yes.
Why did you decide to come get vaccinated?
I mean, it's absolutely important if you're trying to achieve herd immunity, and I'm a person who trusts science, you know what I mean? And at this point in time, it's about everybody's sort of not just looking out for ourselves, but looking out for everybody. And you know, with NMH making it so convenient for me as someone who works here, yeah, it feels like the right time. Should have been much sooner, but I'm glad I'm getting it done.
How do you feel that you are working for a company like NMH that is actually taking the government's hand in providing a vaccination center?
Well, personally, it makes me feel safer. It makes me feel like safety is a concern and a priority for NMH. And, you know, that way I don't feel like I'm just a number making numbers, you know what I mean? Just a figure in the office. But they care about lives, and not just the lives of the employees, but lives of Namibians, because anyone in Namibia can come through and get vaccinated over here. And I appreciate it. I appreciate NMH, you know, staying aligned with the government objectives and trying to ensure our safety.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are speaking to Verna, and she's going to tell us more about her small business. Thank you so much for your time. Quickly tell us, what is your business all about?
Thank you so much for having me today. It's a pleasure. My business name is Laverne Sanitary Manufacturing. What we do, we manufacture reusable cloth pads, which you can use and wash and reuse again.
Why is it so important to have a product like this available for Namibians?
It's very important because according to the official statistics, currently we are standing at 36% of schoolgirls who are missing schools because they do not have sanitary products. And not only that, even 78% of women from rural areas still don't have access to sanitary products. So it's really important because we need to keep our girls in school, we need to keep our women to live a life that is really life of dignity per se, because imagine somebody having periods and they are using dirty stuff to prevent blood leaks. So that really brought me to a point where I was like, I need to be a change I need to come up with something that will change the lifestyle of women and the livelihood of women in the society, especially the girl child. I have a heart for a girl child, and I want to keep the girl child in school. And that's why I came up with business. I came up with this business to really keep the girl child in school and to see the girl child progressing in life.
Our government has made quite some changes, and there's no tax on sanitary products anymore, but the reality is it's still an expensive product. Where can people get your products from?
Yes, the government has made those changes, and for us, the sanitary product manufacturers, we can take that as an opportunity in the market to enter the market, because it's not, yes, the entrance to the market is still very, very narrow, even though the market is saturated itself. To enter into that market as Namibian, company, it's also a bit very, very challenging per se. But our products, you can reach me. I can provide my contact number at the end. I can give you my Instagram handle and my Facebook page. You can browse the page and really just find information about the pads, how to take care of the pads, how the pads works, and how do they look like. Our pads categorized in three categories: the light flow, heavy flow, and medium flow. And when you are ordering your pads, you can just tell me, I want the heavy flow, I want light flow, and then I'll be able to make specific pads for you. And we also sell them in a pack. There are 5 pads in a pack, and a pack is 125, but one pad is $25. So I consider those are just one to add, because for instance, you already bought a pack of a pad. So now you just want to add one more. So you are welcome to just buy loose ones as well.
These pads are reusable. For how long can you reuse it before you have to replace it?
These pads are reusable, and you can use them for up to 2 to 3 years, depending on how you take care of them, because the key is in taking care of them. And I have a flyer for that. I provide it to every client of mine that's buying my pets. I take them through. They come and I tell them, this is how you take care of the pet, this is how you store it, this is how you wash it, this is how you really, how to handle the pets to last for many years. For example, it's just like a cloth. Like my dress that I'm wearing now, I think it's a year or 2 years old, but it's just because I wash it, I iron it, I take care of it. So the same applies to the pads.
You recently did the business school with future females. How has that helped you to settle your business and grow your business?
Oh wow, that has been an amazing journey, very transformative journey, I can say. Challenging at the same time, but it has pushed me out. It has called out my best in me. I saw myself overcoming my fears, standing up for things that I have always stood up for, but inside. But I saw those things coming out. I saw myself coming out. I saw, really, I saw myself standing up and speaking for what I believe in, and especially for this business, because I have been a bit hesitant to bring it out, because I believed in it, but I just didn't know how. But when I entered Future Female Business School, this business school has done so much in my life. I was taught how to validate the market. I validated the market first, and I'm still in that process. Even though my business has started operating, I'm still validating, because there are still people that I'm giving pets to just to test and tell me, you can change this, you can add this, stuff like that. And not only that, even just how to promote my pets on Facebook, how to create Facebook ads. I have learned that in Future Female, how to set up a proper Facebook account, how to set up a proper Instagram account, how to network with other entrepreneurs, and just how to set yourself out there in the market for people to really see you and how to promote your product as well. I have learned a lot, even finances, how to manage your finances as an entrepreneur, how to scale up. That I have learned also, and what you need to scale up. And I have also learned with scaling up, like when is best to scale up and when is not best to scale up. It has really opened my mind, I can say. And not only that, I have also learned a lot of things from the ladies that were part of the Future Female Business School. So I'm forever indebted to, Adele and Coach Amanda for what they have done to us. They have really, really given it their all, and I'm grateful. It has been such a transformative journey for me.
Verna, thank you so much and good luck. And thank you for looking out for our girl child and keeping them in school with a simple product but so needed. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back.
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back.
For today's life hack, if you spilled some nail polish on the floor, just put a large amount of sugar on top of it and wait for it to dry. It will clump up and it will be easy to sweep up afterwards. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Jack it up.
The My NA Property Show provides viewers with the best-in-class property content, from looking for the perfect house to transforming it to the perfect home, with focus on interior designing, transforming your garden into a tranquil haven, to going green and having the funds and security of financing and insurance. The My NA Property Show has it all. Tune in and make your house a home with our monthly My NA Property Show on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 on all the NMH Facebook platforms and our website TV channel 1up2, 1up2.com.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings a close to our show for today. I hope you had fun. Please stay tuned for tomorrow's interview, same place, same time. Goodbye.